Working Class Podcast with your host Iman, Lando and Ian.
Okay guys, kita sambung balik dari yang tadi we mentioning about all the haters. Ni serious lah, jangan cakap haters lah. Yang cakap kau tak boleh lah, ni lah pulang kau macam faham lah apalah. Chat GPT ada apa ni semua.
Kau buang masa buat ni semua.
Kau nak buat apa? Berapa tinggi kau nak pergi?
Kata-kata yang pernah kita dengar, kata-kata yang kita pernah dengar cakap-cakap tadi apa? Kau buang masa apa?
Berapa tinggi kau nak pergi?
Berapa tinggi kau nak pergi?
Tinggi langit.
Kau rasa kau tak penat ke?
Penat nasihat. Penat is definitely tiring, but lagi penat nak layan kau. So this, like with all this macam kita cakap all this struggles ke apa ke ni semua kan, ke all the difficulty nak buat ni, or even though macam kau lah belum start pun dah pressure with you say anak incoming akan datang, then dealing with finding a job and everything. How korang share? Like do you guys have someone to share ke apa ke? Macam confide in. Pasal tak semua orang have been through your situation and can relate.
I don't know, but for me it's like sometimes it's like I feel that there's no outlet. Sometimes macam aku feel that macam kalau aku cerita kat orang ni, and the worst thing is like macam you know that person, you know that person character, and you know that macam kalau aku confide in things like this, on that person, macam aku rasa macam aku membebankan lah kan, membebankan orang ke, or I don't want to hear that kind of like negative punya answers, I don't know lah, but for me most of the time it's like macam I just will brush it off, keep it to myself lah.
Telan sendiri
Telan je lah kan, apa nak buat. But then again lah, at times macam you feel like macam you need to, I mean it's human nature lah, you need to speak with someone.
Tak rasa terbeban ke bila telan sendiri?
Rasa lah, you will feel like macam all that negativity will come in kan, and you feel like macam you feel worthless, you feel macam you just want to give up, there and then. But then again macam you think about your family, you think about macam your future, how it's going to be, then I don't know lah, but for me it's like macam I keep thinking about that lah. So that is why macam aku keep on telling myself that I have to create more opportunities for myself instead of like waiting for handouts or whatever lah kan. So lah, that's just me lah.
Aku fikir aku reach out lah. Case 69. Aku reach out to friends who gone through this lah. Then seeking dorang pay advice. Tanya dorang how is it like? How was it like? How did you go through it? Then maybe some of them could sit down in there with them and they share their experience with me. So daripada sana aku dapat rasa lah, if they can do it, why I can't, if they can do it. And these are people who are close to me. So I find that to brush the negative portion out, then take the positive in instead, much more is better for your soul lah, If you are gonna nanti dia makan dalam tau. Dia makan dalam tu masalah dia. Kau dah makan dalam nanti kau dah demotivated, demoralize, kau dah tak ada motivation. Itu kan problem dia. Tapi kadang-kadang over motivate pun problem juga. Over motivate macam apa tau? Cepatlah, kau bila nak, itu pun ada question. Aku pernah kena, kau asal kau tak buat ni, kau ni cepat habis. Also, sabar.
They're adding pressure.
Adding more pressure than it helps, you know. At some people, diorang ada certain level of capacity lah. Macam aku punya capacity sampai sini, you know. Aku will try my best, but kau jangan tambah whatever dah ada, you know. Itu kan susah untuk aku.
Don't add salt to the wound lah. Okay.
And you're not in my situation, you know. I'm not using the situation as an excuse, but my situation is different from yours. So you cannot expect my situation. For example, macam ada orang kerja very free, so they're able to do orang punya assignments or what stuff. Then malam orang dah free up. For me, I don't have time, you know, to do my assignment. My only time is after work, where aku dah duduk rumah, semua dah kira dah lepak, semua dah tidur, baru boleh ada chance to do whatever I need to catch up. And that one will take you about maybe until 1 a.m, 2 a.m, you're gonna sleep. And after that, 6 a.m, you're gonna wake up again and start the whole cycle all over again. Itu kan dia punya, what aku feel that is very important for your ni lah. Pasal tu part, maybe it takes a toll on your health. Tu part aku sakit lah, you know, one of the reason.
Probably.
So, macam kau fikir, like, how do you manage to overcome, you know, this kind of thing?
I mean, it's Alhamdulillah, I have this group of friends. Aku kira dah anggap macam dah ada beradik lah. They're my brothers from secondary school. The tiga orang. These three of them, and they've been through similar struggles and whatnot. But of course, aku punya kira terpaling ekstrim lah kira kan. Terpaling, you know, drop out of school, drop out of studies entah berapa kali, you know, fail and repeat and whatnot.
Tapi bila kau fail tu, what makes you nak pick up balik, you know? Apa yang buat kau motivated to pick up balik?
It wasn't immediate lah. It wasn't immediate. At some point aku macam, kau tak habis-habis lah, fail lagi. Even I myself was saying that, no, like
You were doubting yourself.
why am I doing this? You know, waste money. Alamak, aku buang-buang duit. Because you drop out, most cases kira you took a study loan ke apa ke, you know, that kind of thing. You still have to pay for it. Kau drop out tak terus dah tak bayar sah. So financially it was draining and everything. So and then what made me kira buckle down and wanna at least so-called achieve something was I think I shared this before. Before I left for Australia, my dad passed away. So definitely he did not get to see, I mean, whatever I have achieved lah. And then at that point in time, sebelum aku start aku punya degree, my mom was also starting to fall sick. And with all the list of ailments yang dia ada tu, kira dah sakit ni sakit tu, dah macam-macam lah. Dah laundry list of kira check up non-stop. So that was one of the motivating factors also to like I want her to see me graduate at least. Right? At least she knows that I have completed something, and they always have this worry, engkau sampai ke mana nanti? Like how will you be in the future? Can you take care of yourself? Can you take care of your family? Pasal dah kahwin kan? So yeah, so that was one of the motivators. Then my friends also pun pernah sort of like repeat this kind of thing. So they kind of understand. Yeah, but like I said, aku yang terpaling tu kira part among my circle of friends. I'm one of the few that has been retrenched twice. 3 times lah actually. The third one was paling rabak. I've been unemployed for like 3 years. 3 months, 3 years pula. 3 years kan extreme je. 3 months. To a point when I think I shared also like kira sampai serabut lah. Kau tahu, then everybody was commenting, kau okay ke tak? I think. Then I had this habit. Time tu belum kahwin lah, single. I had this habit of talking to myself. Okay. So I will talk to myself. I will argue with myself. Kau ni actually nak buat apa ni? Ni asal why are we repeating this again?
Tak, macam gini kau boleh buat podcast sendiri. Kau bawa surat.
Siul sendiri jawab. Alhamdulillah aku dah tak gila lagi.
You got it tested lah.
I think because at that point in time, like I was the last among my group of friends to get married. So dorang dah memang sibuk lah, ada hal family sendiri, ada apa. So I wasn't in contact with them, but we were that close, kira tak cari each other pun raya mesti jumpa. And then I realised like okay, I can confide in them lah. So like even pada aku, like I think sekarang the there's a catchphrase lah, but I don't know what was called last time, like mental health. Like even now when I say I'm busy, susah orang nak faham aku punya busy tu macam mana. Like I even for you guys, I know when we try to plan for the podcast kan, kau nampak aku read tapi aku tak sempat nak reply. Bukan korang aja, anak aku sendiri aku tak reply. Because baca sebelum nak tengah pegang telefon ni nak reply, telefon bunyi, telefon bunyi, orang cari ini tu, like but then when others see you, they see a snapshot aja tau, macam dia free apa, aku tengok dia tengok dia tengok Netflix apa, dia tengok Netflix ni okey apa, ada time makan. That's like tu ada time makan, kau bila time aku tak ada time nak makan kau tak nampak. So I find, I mean for my wife, I try not to say these two words, especially in macam ni how to say, in a comparing tone. I try not to say tired, I try not to say busy, because it will always invoke emotional response. Kau tahu, aku pun busy apa, I pun busy tau, I pun penat tau. Like even though I really want to confide, but I mean we all know our partners better. But I know, so that I try not to say, because it can be, no matter how close you are, it can be perceived wrongly. So some things aku telan, some things aku confide. Then like Iman said like alhamdulillah, when our circles met, we also happen to come together at the same line. Terus macam okay, ada members boleh berbual. Kalau tak, even with my close friends, aku berbual pasal kerja, dia kira lost lah. Tak faham terus, cannot connect.
Tak ada, it was hard not to have anyone sharing the common ground. Then bila macam kita nak luahkan perkara-perkara yang kita mungkin untuk orang dengar, kadang orang tak faham. Another good example, macam kau cakap, macam aku, even my daughter so keep asking me the same question. Papa ni tak habis meeting, you know? how many meeting you have per day? Apa tak habis meeting? Then susah nak explain dengan your daughters or kids say, no, who do you meet? Who do you meet every time? Who do you meet? It's hard to explain this kind of thing. And yang kelakar ada out of the blue, suddenly she asked me this this question. Actually, what do you do at work? What do you do? After for so long, dia macam, I think maybe because getting makin besar lah. Besar. Then suddenly start duduk, then dia tanya, actually what you do? I see you every time looking at monitor. Every time I see you on phone. What do you do actually? What is your scope of? No say scope lah. Dia pun tak cakap scope. Dia cakap, tapi what do you do at work? What is so important? What is so important? Kau nak reply dia as simplest form as possible.
Okay.
Wah, susah. Very, very difficult. I just explain to her in a manner which dia boleh faham lah. Macam aku cakap dengan dia, I jaga ni rumah lah. Same dengan rumah ni. Jaga ni rumah. Kan lampu kan rosak kan. Panggil siapa? Tak panggil orang. Panggil bapa. Pergi tukar lampu.
Anak aku suka cakap aku. Because standard lah budak-budak. Kau tengah pegang handphone, she will come. Then I was like, boss. Asal dia. Budak boss, can I ask? Dia nampak orang, boss, you the boss lah. Boss. So like, no, I'm not the boss. It's just people say that. Then recently bila sometimes dia punya what she call her golek-golek time. Nanti dia ngending, dia tengok
Ngending,
TikTok. Then sometimes our reels ke apa ke come to the my dad is a podcaster. You famous lah. Famous ke apa benda kau tengok berapa view je.
Okay.
Ada sikit, oh my, can I have your autographs?
Dia ada pen lah.
Geram
Pen.
je.
Apa the word kau pakai previously? Followers.
Followers.
Sekarang kita kan ada followers lah.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. From zero
From
just
zero.
thinking we the milestone is that we started from this year is only in June, but alhamdulillah people ada komen, ada orang komen,
And
feedback.
sometimes it can be a bit dry. It's not topics where orang macam interesting like some people will just skim through.
It's not controversial.
It's not entertaining.
Yeah.
Dia bukan topik panas. Itu kan dia punya lain dia. But we are sharing kita experience lah basically, and what is to me is reality.
Yeah.
The reality of life.
That's why aku macam like with all this so-called struggle to time manage and everything, aku betul-betul impressed with people who can hold 2 jobs. I mean, I know it's our nature. Nobody wants to work 2 jobs naturally. But itu dah penat. Lepas tu dah habis kerja, sambung kau tu. Either Grab lah, apalah, or part time. So it's like, bro, how you manage your time, Syul?
Actually macam like for me now macam aku currently not working. So I'm doing like gig jobs lah. Like gig jobs, delivery, whatever kan. So macam most of the time is like macam after office hours you will see a lot, actually really a lot of delivery riders doing part time after work. So I was like, actually quite a lot, no. A lot of people are doing this lah, you know. It's not macam as all of us know lah, economy is going from bad to worse. You know. And then again it's like macam kat luar tu, even like for me, I'm doing like from morning until night. It's like sometimes it's macam really difficult juga nak dapat orders lah kan. But these people are like macam after work diorang penat, diorang sambung lagi macam wow. You know, for me it's like macam susah pun macam yalah teruskan lah. You know, but yalah like what Lan say macam who wants to do, but then again to survive lah kan.
But on the flip side, some people just I mean okay lah, on the surface lah, maybe they got their own things background, kita pun tak tahu. But they seem comfortable. Kau tu kerja macam kau macam boleh tahan, you know, office job, gaji kira boleh tahan lah 4, 5 or more than 5 and you still kayu. I was like
Ya betul lah.
At this point lah, engkau rasa I know it's temporary for you now, but it's full time for you now. Even though it's a gig job and everything. Engkau rasa macam dia ni spoiling my rice bowl lah. He's taking a piece of my cake. Kau rasa gitu tak? Like I need this, bro.
For me no lah. For me aku believe that macam rezeki tu kalau macam dituliskan untuk engkau kat situ lah. Sometimes you know it's like macam sometimes yes of course lah, you have bills to pay apa semua kan. You have dates to kind of like to meet. You know, sometimes like macam you need this, macam aku rasa I need this kind of like amount today, you know, tomorrow apa semua. It's like macam it's different. You know. But then again macam sometimes it's like hari ni macam hari ni macam best gila dapat gini but tomorrow and the day after, you know, it's like macam rabak asya. You know, it's like macam you
terus
can
kosong
like you can duduk situ tunggu, it's like 1 hour 2 hours, you know, like maximum 2 hours plus. Aku pernah tunggu cakap rabak ni, okay tak apa, try gerak gerak pun tak ada. Last ni macam fikir balik, tak apalah, balik lah. But then again macam aku buat macam gitu man, like, macam the day after aku tengok lagi ramai orang yang macam gitu sebetulnya. You know, so
You're
macam
not alone
aku fikir
lah.
dapat rezeki, kau dapat. You know, kalau tak dapat then okay lah. Nak buat macam mana?
Buat Iman kawan aku.
Nak buat macam mana? Balik je lah.
Rezeki tak salah alamat.
Oh.
Balik je.
Okay. So respect out there to all those hustling tengah kayu and everything. Yeah, actually I think we were supposed to invite someone over who's also sama situation macam kau. Tengah kayu temporarily, but I think schedules clash. But he has an interesting background as well. Maybe someday we can call him in as well.
Of course.
Ni the other thing we want to touch was that time
Apa dia? Tu touch tu dia datang, dia pun datang touch.
terus dia pun touch.
Dia touch
juga.
the camera.
Dia touch the camera. Like apa kau rasa
Tak dapat.
okay, like just now we go back to the studies part. Okay, we've always pitch about jangan mengharapkan immediate punya changes. Like after doing all the studies and whatnot. Then when you do complete, like then what's the point? Kalau kau tak minta, then what's the point of doing the studies? Or you know,
Atau kau tak minta habis dia kasih macam mana?
I mean not tak minta tapi dia kasi macam mana tu kira?
Kira kau balik je kau sampai je sekali ada meja kosong, dia suruh kau duduk sana.
Oh kira dia dah assign kau. Okay, kau ambil je. Ni kau punya position.
Ni chop plus confirm, ni kau papers kau akan ambil. This happen usually I think mostly for smaller companies lah. Kau dah tahu ini Pak, dia kasi kau, okay, kau pergi ambil ni position, silakan. Bismillah. Itu juga concern. Sebab whether are you ready? Kau there comes the where you know the balance of certification and experience plays a part. It's the same like you get a fresh graduate lah, for example, you ask him to lead, terus kasih dia naik satu position, confirm dia boleh ke tak boleh? Aku rasa personally I could feel that aku rasa dia tak boleh. Pasal first thing, tak pernah kerja dengan orang, tak pernah kerja. Managing a person and working is two different things.
Meaning they lack the experience lah.
Experience. So to manage a person is about you must have some rapport.
But you're talking about managing people.
Managing people lah.
But if you don't start, then you won't have the experience.
Don't start macam
You have to start somewhere. What?
Start somewhere macam mana?
Like
Example.
kau cakap, okay, dia tak boleh manage because he don't have the experience.
Yeah.
But bila tu nak dapat the experience kalau kau tak start jaga orang?
Maybe dia macam belajar from people who manage before. Macam you kau start below, orang atas kau learn from that person macam mana dia manage. Then kau slowly, depends how you look at it lah. Macam whether kau boleh, kau faham cara-cara dengan dia. Oh, macam gini kau jauh, macam mana macam gini kau handle people. Then from there aku rasa one day kau akan, okay, when you feel, you will tell yourself, okay, I'm ready to go to the next step. Then I will, macam mana, how am I going to proceed? Maybe people see you, kau tengok kau ada potential, dah akan nampak kau, cakap, okay, you are ready for the next step, come, I bring you up. Pasal aku don't believe in 100% where papers guarantees you that you will be a good boss. Okay. If you don't have that soft skill, is it a soft skill? You call it a soft skill to approach to manage people, then it will be difficult. Because aku pernah explain before, dia kira terus naik lah, dia fast. So bila dia manage uru-ara lah, very very difficult. We want to have share, kita dah biasa buat apa, dan kita explain dia, kita macam gini. No, tak ada. Cakap dia, he will say on his aku belajar dulu ciri-ciri. Itu aku punya experience lah based on this one.
Actually, I had a session early this month. Training kira upcoming leaders lah. So that is one of the things I highlighted. Kira macam okay, there's two sides of the scale lah kira. One thing is kira anyone can lead, but not everyone should be leaders. And then the other thing is, kalau once you have someone underneath you, it's no longer about technical skills. It's about soft skills. Macam mana kau approach orang, how you listen, how you handle things, and then a lot of the times people are not trained for that. Or I wouldn't say there's no like training, there's no mentorship. Ikut aku, tengok aku jaga orang macam mana, how I comment everything. Because selalunya these type of people, they pick like, oh, you are top performer.
Oh, kau ada ni degree. Okay.
Kau ada degree atau you are top performer. Aku naikkan kau jaga orang. And then he end up not doing the job he's good at, but he's managing other people. The job that he was good at jadi macam like 10-20% of his scope sekarang. The rest of the thing is just he's managing the team or managing people or managing processes which he has no experience in. So selalu orang macam, dia ni aku naikkan pangkat tak perform siul. He's not.
Yeah.
But it's actually not that. Most of the times they're just not mentored properly, or you're just putting tak right fit lah. You're trying to put a
square into a triangle.
into-
A square
yeah.
into a triangle lah.
It's not right lah kan. So I think if it's about leadership, boleh drag lagi, boleh drag lagi lama lagi. But there's I think about the asking. I think we can bring over to the next episode. Aku ada soalan during my, actually it was during the training session tu lah. I got some questions. Aku actually nak save ni for the what you call, I think
The next interview.
ask the class punya segment, but then I think we can share it on the next podcast. Then kita follow up from there lah. Alright, so that's it for now. Working class, working out.
Working Class Podcast with your host, Iman, Lando, and Evie.